Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 with the Historical Immersion Project as Amalfi, or rather one of the families in Amalfi, as we are not currently the Doge. Though we are next in line, and we really expect Doge Anastasio here to die any day now. He's 62, though he has no negative health traits, and no, he doesn't have any positive health traits either. I would expect him to die quite soon. Which will put us in the driving seat of the Republic, as it were. I don't think we are going to have much success in plotting to hasten his demise, so we just have to wait at this point. Oh, and we can... we actually have the choice to blind our prisoners. I presume because we have Greek culture? Okay. Well, let's not do that. Unless we have a good reason to. I suppose that's another reason to keep Greek culture as well as these cataphract retinues, as we discovered last time. We do still have the option to convert to our liege's culture if we wanted to. But there's no real reason to, and with the cataphract retinues especially, there's every reason to stay Greek. So, this guy claims he would be a better marshal than my current marshal. Which he would, slightly. I don't think I care about this guy's opinion, so sure. You are promoted. Suppose we could also upgrade our trade posts for the trade value and tax income. Probably a good idea. Do it on our most valuable one first. Oh, this is already quite well upgraded. I guess that's why it's our most valuable one. Sure. Although it might be better to keep the money to try and upgrade our family holding first. I'm not really sure what is the best to do. May as well approve that, I suppose. I'm sure it's going to happen anyway. Of course, we have to set our new marshal to work to train troops in Neapolis. And that built very quickly, because I suspect I still have my steward overseeing construction. I should switch him to collecting taxes, at least for now. Should increase our income. Indeed it does. The captain of one of your trade galleys was fished out of the water by a ship working for the Ruffo family last week. Oh, that's unfortunate. And my wife is pregnant again. Which is totally fine. More sons is what we want. More sons means more trade posts. Oh, and in fact we can increase our technology here to level 2 of trade practices. So of course we will do that. Although it didn't actually increase our trade post limit. Is this because the technology is tied to the tech that's present in Napoli. I'm not sure. Our capital province is Napoli, so unless it's going by Amalfi, because that's the capital of the Republic, that's probably it. A trade galley belonging to the Polkarios shipping empire has been several days overdue. This morning, another captain on the Konstantios payroll came into port with flotsam from the lost ship, which he claims to have found in the wake of a recent storm. It looks like your galley was caught in it. That's just terrible. 2 in a row. A month ago, you bought some baklava from a traveling baklava merchant. Today, you wish to share some of it with a visiting dignitary, but to your horror, you realize the baklava has spoiled. Unfortunately, it's too late. The dignitary eats a few of the delicacies and begins puking for a while afterwards. Oh no. We lose prestige. That is unfortunate. So, Venice has started expanding its trade influence there, in Genoa as well. Oh, and we had a son. Not tall, but otherwise fine. Virginia died of terminal stage leprosy. Good lord. Oh, this is the Doge's wife. Wow. How unfortunate for her. And of course he's married already to a young 20-year-old. New stole technology from Constantinople. Always good. Only 250 troops in this cataphract retinue. But of course they're so strong that they're probably totally worth it, even still. While searching for a lost chalice, I came upon a band of rogues who robbed me, so I lose 16 gold. It's like 116 gold we've lost to random events. Make that 166. Pretty ridiculous. My wife died after a period of illness. Oh no. And she'd given us such nice children. Well, let's see if we can find maybe a genius or strong character. Strong 24-year-old. Okay, sounds good. 75 gold for bride price. It's not too bad. Gain the prestige. Will help with our election campaign. In fact, we are pretty far ahead of everyone now, I think, so we can probably reduce this gold in our campaign fund and still be pretty certain of winning. And then use that gold for other things. We want to improve our skill at diplomacy. We need to become a confident public speaker. Swaying the hearts and minds of men with simple words is not an easy thing, but you have started practicing in front of a mirror. Things can only improve. So I guess our trade post limit actually did increase to 4 or to 4, which I guess it had to go to the next month or something for that to happen. But it doesn't actually allow us to build anymore, of course, because we've been seizing them left and right from our rival patricians. My daughter needs educating. Okay. I'll allow my half-sister to do it, that seems fine. This guy is at war for... I guess he was called in against Bosnia. Interesting. We are getting some troops from Gaeta now, so I guess that means we are only under new administration. Okay, and we are good at our job as marshal, so it's pretty good for us. And my wife is pregnant already, excellent. So we have even an additional 10% fertility over what we had with our last wife, so we should be having quite a lot of children now. So I would hope. And we still have our truce for another 3 years with this guy. But I want to get ready to declare the war almost immediately when that is up, I think. Should get a notification about it, so won't be able to miss it. An impoverished knight had recently died, leaving behind an orphaned child. I really feel pity for the unfortunate youth who has no family left. I'll try to find the child a good place to live in. Yeah, why don't we gain the courtier? See what he's like. Okay. Let's see. Don't really have any good martial characters. Kind of hoping to get him a good martial education. Give him to that guy. This is the best we have. His military strength 348. Of course he has allies. Oh, he's allied to Venice. That's a little worrying. It's not going to stop me declaring war on him, of course. Okay, we had another son. Just means we might have to hire mercenaries, even though we have him outmatched militarily. Actually pretty good on troops now, over 1,000 of our own personal levy. So the Pope died, and we have another Pope, Frankish. And another Cardinal from Wales, in the College of Cardinals. Which I suppose is a little interesting, perhaps. So Crimea is looking pretty strong over there. And Holmgard seems to have lost some of its land, I think. There's a very strong Ruthenia in here, which is pretty interesting. Aquitaine having some sort of civil war. And it looks like the same thing over here in Andalusia. Bavaria, the only Carling kingdom that hasn't come under the Holy Roman Empire yet, I think. Assuming they are Carlings, yep. It's kind of the opposite of what happened in my Denmark campaign. The Carlings stayed quite fractured for most of it. We had like an independent Swabia, an independent Saxony for a lot of the time. Okay, we're up to over 300 gold. We could upgrade our mansion a little more, perhaps. Or we could keep the money for mercenaries. Musco, where did your trade post go? And you all have limits of 3 or 5 now. You could build so many trade posts. And I could seize them. Why didn't you do it? I would build them if I could. It is as if I see Iole? I have no idea how to pronounce this. She's Lombard? I have no idea. Anyway, her good-natured spirit, the interesting and funny quirks she has, and how lovely she really is. Could it be that I love my Iole? Yeah, of course. I'm making 10 gold per month, which is pretty good. I think it was 906 that this truce was going to expire. June 906. He's just declared war for Capua. For whose claim? Count Ioannis? Who isn't showing up in the claimants to the Duchy of Capua? Unless it's the County of Capua. Yeah, okay. Oh, he's the former thing. Protarchon. Okay, it looks like he's going to gain Capua as well. Which is a little worrisome. We don't really want our rival patricians becoming powerful. Well, that didn't last very long. So, he now owns Capua and Napoli. Though we, of course, own the city of Napoli. He doesn't own the city of Capua, I don't think. Count Ioannis' claim on Aversa. Oh. So he's, Aversa, yeah. He's really pressing a lot of this guy's claims. Are you sure you want to make him so powerful? Seems like a bad idea. We'll probably have to see what we can do about revoking some of his titles once we get into power. And my son needs an education. I'll do it myself. Can I not do it myself? No? Okay. In that case, I will... Let's see. I'm going to somebody with Midas touched. I'm not educating anyone else. Is it because I am stationed training troops as my liege's marshal? I wouldn't think so. Hammers, anvils, etc., etc. Yeah, we'll gain 1 piety. Seems fine. To 500 gold now. A convoy flying the Polcaria standard was ambushed by pirates while on their way home with holds full of precious cargo. Thanks to the quick actions of the crews, they managed to turn the tables on the pirates and capture 2 of their galleys. The prize money will be divided evenly, but the lion's share goes to you. I thought this was going to be another negative event, but actually you've gained 100 gold. Excellent. So let's spend it immediately. Why not on upgrading our house? Let's get the secret passages for the tax income. I think I will set my steward overseeing construction. Speed that up. Yeah, he actually doubles the speed of construction, so that's really good. Okay, 50-ish days until we can declare war for this county. Wants to educate my son. Yeah, okay. He's not my heir. And my daughter. I suppose so, why not? And we can declare war to seize the county. Let's do that immediately. Almost 1,200 men in our personal levy. And we in fact raised men right on top of his county, so I guess that prevented him from actually raising his own troops, but he's called in Venice now. And the Grand Prince of Hum, or Hum. And someone else called in, okay. Fortunately we have plenty of money so that if we need to hire mercenaries we can do that without any problem. Ooh. And we have 800 troops there, not worried about that. And in fact they're just leaving anyway. Where are you going? Who knows? My cousin is now of legal age, okay. Good to know. And we finished the siege and that puts us at 100%. So let's enforce demands. And we gained the county. And more importantly, we gained this stylish silver border around our portrait, which looks extremely good with our patrician blue ribbons. But anyway, that will do it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and join me again next time.